Good day, fellow nurse practitioner student. This is Amy Downing. You can call me May for short. I'm sorry for my eye bags. I called it suitcase already. So I prefer to do a video because I like talking in a video anyway. I like uh I like expressing, and I like for you to feel whatever I'm gonna say. So, number one, we are in a big struggle of finding clinical placement. I had that experience, but not anymore. I was able to close four of my clinical rotations in one day, for for many ways. Number one, I was completely observant. Why is NP Hub doing this, and why are we struggling to find clinical placement? So number one is pandemic. Number two, many facilities and many preceptors are closing our doors to us, and that's very unfortunate. Number three, I became open to honorarium. So what is honorarium? You can search what honorarium means, but in general, it's a payment of a service. That's my interpretation, because we will infiltrate a business, we will infiltrate their patients, the privacy records of their patients. And I think that is what honorarium is all about. And although we do have liability insurance that costs a minimum of $1 million to $3 million, I think. So I questioned that before, but now I have a better understanding. So I became open to honorarium. Number three, do I really have to go for NP Hub or no? In my part, I have money, but I don't have a budget. I don't have a budget that big. That is ridiculous. I'd rather, and then I'm a very outgoing person. I'd rather go out, talk to people, network, and then be able to find clinical placement. So I'm the type of person also that will never stop. I think will never stop communicating with my clinical advisor. So communicate with your clinical advisor. That is one of the biggest suggestion too. I hope I didn't annoy her because I keep emailing her like more than 5 times in a week. That's how I communicate with her. But because of that, I was able to understand Core Elms. I was able to understand Castle Branch. I'm very happy I completed all of the requirements as well. So that's number one, is to be open to honorarium. Number two, you have to compare how much NP Hub is asking you to pay them, and how much you can pay it out of your own pocket. Okay. Number three, when ask or go to your Core Elm directly. In your Core Elm, you will see there previously research clinical or research placement. Your clinical advisor will lead you where it is. I just forgot. I apologize. But go there. That's going to be the beginning of your search, is from that list. Facilities and preceptors that was previously affiliated in our school. And then you have to create a letter, and there is a sample letter that is being provided and you'll find it in Core Elms as well, but you have to edit it. So in your edition, which what I did was a very, very nice letter, and I'm going to attach that letter that I disseminate to all of the clinics that I sent those letter. I'm gonna attach it in the email, in this not in this video, but together in this email. So with that, in that letter, you have to edit it. Okay, make sure you know the dates of your clinical, because I know in my head already. I memorized them. My first clinical is from June 9 to August 17. Second is from August 25 to November 2. Next one is November 10 to January 25. So I kind of memorized it. Somehow memorize it. So know it by heart. If you don't know, call your school or academic advisor. They will tell you. Mine is Tim. So he told me, okay, this is gonna be for your MN 57573. This is gonna be the dates of your clinical. So you have to include that in your letter. And also, it's not about bribing, but including the openness to honorarium in the letter is a good thing. And that's probably I was able to close 4 clinical rotations in one day. Okay, so you'll see it in the letter. Next one, I don't have a budget. I don't have money. I'm the same. I don't have money to pay NP Hub. I don't have money for that honorarium. What I did was, because I'm doing student loan, I communicated with our financial aid in Purdue. And I don't know if you're aware that it's either, it's either you can send back to your lender the excess of the loan per term. So that previously I've been doing that, but not this time. I think I started this time. So I told them that I need the excess money from the lender to send it to me, and it was successful. So I utilized that money to pay the honorarium. So you can do that too, and then you don't have to worry about getting spending or getting money from your own savings personally, if that's your preference, because that's my preference. We are really on a budget. So what else? If you go to the clinic, okay, if you go physically to each of those clinics, you need to feel the vibe. I mean, is this gonna be something that I'll be comfortable, I'll be confident? Is the preceptor intimidating or not? Those are advantages of finding clinical placement physically, and you are really prepared, because three of my search, as in unannounced, I just walk in there unannounced, automatic interview. Automatic. You have to be presentable too. You have to dress up like you are really dress up to somebody that you want to be. So I was really presentable. I love makeup. That's me. So and don't go to the clinic, like wearing just jeans and shirt and scrubs. You really have to be like in a business attire that, the moment you open the door, the front desk will look at you like, is this the CEO of this company? Somebody asked me that, trust me. One of my clinical, I was laughing at it. So appearance is also important, okay? And have fun, when you talk to your future preceptor. Be yourself, have fun, and don't forget to ask questions, because I'm glad I did. Is there anything I can bring? Do I need to bring my own mask? Do I need to bring my own gloves? Do I need to bring my own hand sanitizer? And guess what? You have to buy, because I think most of us have it already, because we've been using it in our class this semester. So I have to have my own. I'm sorry, but I think you need to have your own laptop. Okay. So with that laptop, that's probably less than $500. I'm not buying it yet, but already I'm eyeing one. With the honorarium, I think I already covered whatever the excess in my loan. So it's covered. I'm very, very happy. And I was able to buy new stethoscope as well. Everything that we use for, you're gonna need your own otoscope, by the way. So most clinics will require you to have your own. So be prepared. And why they require your own laptop? Not all actually clinic, but most clinics will. 3 of my clinics requires to have my own laptop, because their computer system is website already. It's no longer that, you have to bring the laptop in their IT department. No longer like that. And I'm glad. And I think that's also better. So if you guys have any more questions, just feel free to ask me, and I'm gonna try to do my best to help whatever I can help. And also, what else? Oh, a book. I'm going to recommend you a book that actually I'm using um, in our do when we're doing soap, and it's really really a big help because one of the preceptor that she's supposed to be my preceptor, but I kind of declined. I kind of declined that preceptor because, like what I said, you have to feel the vibe. So you will observe on their language, if they're a positive person, if they're not. Because that's me, I'm very observant. I was an educator too. Um, I don't prefer to be in a room sitting on my laptop, and there are patients out there. I really want to see that, and I can feel it in the eye of the preceptor that this one is going to be dedicated to teach me. So I'm going to show you a book quickly. I know it's going to be close to 12 minutes. This will help all of you. I mean, all of us. Because I read it. I read most of this one. So this one, if you're a family, I'm an adult gerontology nurse practitioner program. I'm in that program. I'm not I'm not on FNP, but this is really will help you. Okay, and not all preceptors will recommend books, suggest books for us to pass the board exam. So guys, I hope this video helps. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. Bye.